what's going on right now with this cop on Big George stepping on his neck and all that?
I think when we see these situations, I think we also have to understand that we have to get very specific. We have to get so specific, and what I mean by that, we have to stop viewing it with such a broad view. Meaning, we have to stop placing the blame on the whole force and the whole everybody of such a certain race, everybody with a badge, and we have to get into who that person is. And if we want to place the blame on anybody, it should be ourselves for not doing more than what we think we're doing. We leaving it at the reason why people always ask me, like, why you don't say this, why you don't do that, is because what else am I going to do after that? Some people put a tweet out and they think they did something. Some people wear a shirt, they think they did something. What you gonna do after that? Did you actually help the person? Did you actually help the family? If you ain't about to do all that, then I ain't about to do nothing. I pray for you.
You say the follow through is more important than wearing the shirt or talking about it. Is actually learning.
It's actually learning about it. What we need to do is we need to learn about it more. If we want to scream about something, know what we're screaming about. We want to protest about something, know what we're protesting about. Because if we want to get into it, it's a bunch of facts that we think we know that we don't know. So if we want to get into it, first know what we're talking about before we talk about it, because we scream about things that sometimes they isn't even true.
So so you went to jail for 2 years in New York City, and you grew up
not 2 years, not 2 years. I was in there for like 8 months. 8 months. 8 months on Rikers Island.
I went to see you, man. And shout out to Trey the Truth. He went with me from Houston. And, man, I was so fucking sad when they brought you to see me and you was in handcuffs. I could not believe this shit.
I saw it on your face.
Nah, yo, man, that shit hurt.
You was
unique about you, right? It's like, I was saying this the other day. I said, even though you younger than me, say hi to you wherever you at, and I shake your hand like this, right? And I don't do that for everybody, Lil Wayne. I do not do that.
I've seen people greet you. You damn sure don't.
Nah, trust me. I don't do that. And then I start analyzing myself. I say, yo, man, it's like, you probably the first guy that's younger than me that I look up to.
Stop it, Joe. Come on, man. I appreciate that love, Joe. I appreciate that.
Yo, Wayne, I'm telling you some real shit. Like, because I had to analyze myself. I say, yo, man, every time I see Weez, I'm like, yo, and just because I feel like you're a rap god. I feel like you a Michael Jackson. Like you the closest version of Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson was famous since you just got off telling us you've been famous since you were 11 years old, bro. And you ain't stopping. The plane up.
It's this. I really, honestly, Joe, I really owe a lot of that drive, a lot of that people, you got to be born with it. But at the same time, you got to have somebody that know how to steer it in the proper direction. And I owe all that to Stunner, man. That man, he never quit. He never quit. He never quit. He never say never. He never say die. And I learned that at a very young age, man. And it still haven't left.
Man, that was my next question. My next question was, who inspired you?
Man, all day and every day, it was Stunner, man. I had lost my father, Rabbit, at such a young age, and at that very age, Rabbit told my mama, my mom didn't want me to rap. She knew I was smart. She knew I was very intelligent. She was like, I need you to be a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that. You're too smart. But Rabbit, he was like, nah, this boy is really, really good with this rap shit. He was like, listen, he's really, really good. And if you want him to be anything, the best thing we should do is let him go with Baby. And she was like, you sure about that? He was like, I'm very sure. He need to be with Baby and them. And so, with that said, once I lost Rabbit, Stunner became more than a manager, more than a cash money. He was a father figure. So with that said, I looked up to him. I looked up to everything he did and the way he did it. And the way he did things and the way he do things is nonstop. He's committed to everything. Whatever it is, he commit everything to it. They could be playing you on a game. You know how we hearing these stories about Jordan and how competitive he is and anything playing quarters and all that. It's not a competitive thing with Stunner. It's just a commitment thing with Stunner. If he commit to it, he's committed. And I learned that at a very, very young age, and he never stopped working. I'm talking about somebody that didn't even rap. I was like, why is we going to the studio? Why this man going to the studio every day and night? He not even getting behind the mic. It was that just a drive, and he still do it to this day.
To this day, he in that
thank
studio.
Thank God he finally get his ass behind the mic now. Thank God we finally get some words out of it. Yeah, he been doing this shit for a long time without even talking. That's what it started off. It started off as talking. He would get behind. He started off. He would start talking on songs, and then he started making that shit rhyme.
And he started doing this shit right here.
Yeah, exactly. He started figuring out that, hold up. He was like, once he said something and he started noticing New Orleans was saying it back, he was like, hold up, y'all like me? Hold up. Y'all like me? Hold up. And he started coming out. He started understanding, hold up. I'm hotter than some of my fucking artists. Hold up.
Yo, that shit crazy. And let me tell you something, man. You know, you yourself, man, you picked up right from Stunner. First of all, your work ethic. I never seen nobody work harder than you. Like you, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
Oh yeah.
But I always say I give you the credit for longevity in my career, just because every time I've been in the studio with you, you done had the #1 record out in the world, and you wasn't in the club. You was in that studio 7 days a week.
Trying to make
the next. Yeah, I was like, yo, I gotta be like him, because this boy working for real.
Yeah.
And so I turn around, I go like this. So you put on, you know, not only are you an iconic rapper, artist, but you put on 2 other icons with Nicki and Drake.
Yes.
Yo, Weez, that's not easy, man. That's not real.
Oh, I know. I had to go through it to find out, but I know.
And how proud are you of, let's say, Drake? You know, when this,
Joe, that right there, that's like that is not. I can't explain it no more, no less than. That's like a proud father. No more, no less, man. Proud father watching them graduate and become, you know, successful adults. That's no more, no less. That's what it is. Sit back and, you know how you just a proud for feeling like I could retire any day now, man. Now my kids got it, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yo, Toots, I live vicariously through Drake. When I see the Sky Blue airplane and shit, I think I'm buying Sky Blue Rolls Royce like I'm that nigga. He coming with the plane and shit, Sky Blue. I'm like,
yeah.
This shit crazy. And
I want to ask you too, you good too? Because I think I pulled up the other day. I think the window was busted in the Sky Blue.
No, not in my shit. Nah.
Okay, that was next door. That was next door.
Yeah, don't scare me, man. Don't scare me.
Yeah, right next door to you, Joe. The police had that whole side of the street blocked off, and they had glass all over the street. I thought that was the Sky Blue, man.
No, that wasn't me. Thank God it wasn't me, man. Don't say that.
Thank God it wasn't. Thank God it wasn't.
This Corona. So this man, he done went. Who's next on the roster? Who you got next on your roster that you feel is going to be like an icon, the next big one to go?
I never placed that. I never placed that on none of my artists' shoulders. Nobody. I never placed that on none of my artists' shoulders. This is all because you can never tell what anyone is gonna like or what we can't predict the temperature of the fans. So If they like it, it's my job to make sure to make the artists understand they need to make them love it.
Man, let me tell you something, man. So rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Man,
And
rest in peace.
so when you found out about Nipsey, because I know you and Laura, y'all got a kid together.
Yes,
so that touched you in a different way, right?
Yeah, man. A very different way. Very different way. I had to understand, first of all, I had to understand, you know, I had to be more than a friend, and was more than ready and more than willing to do so. But the most important thing was to teach my son how to become more than just a 10-year-old, you know. And now he got how to become more than just a big brother to his little brother. It was time for him. I had to teach him how to step up and become the man of the damn house at such a young age. And man, he took that driver's seat and he gone. I can't even see him no more. He's so far up the highway.
And and the same thing was asked of you. You was 11 years old when you started.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Does he
and I
got
lost my father.
Is he a rapper?
Nah, man. Nope. That man, he is the rap to him is, that's like asking him to go play the PS4. He's way past that, man. This kid, you know, he's different, bro. He's different, bro. I get texts from Stunner. Like, I get texts from Stunner at 3, 4 in the morning. Literally, the text just say, yo, Wayne, that boy, that boy in LA, that little boy is something. I get texts from him just about him, like at 4 in the morning, just saying that. He's a different kid, man. I brought him to the World Series. The man next to us asked him, who's your favorite player? Who's your favorite baseball player? That nigga said Jackie Robinson.
Yo, you say Jackie Robinson.
Bro, that nigga, you know it was a white man who asked him? That nigga crazy.
Yo, that boy going crazy. He told him Jackie Robinson?
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
I ain't know. I was sitting,
so this kid's a genius.
Yes, man. Yes.
And you know, you're in this house, you know, I'm surrounded by girls, my wife, my daughter. Your daughter?
Yes, man. I was just about to say
she's the most loyal in the game.
Yes, man.
She's the definition of loyal.
Somebody asked me about this literally yesterday. Somebody asked me, you know, they was like, man, she know everything. She know all your words. I was telling them, I explained it to them this way. I say, listen, when she's at one of my shows, I could take 3 to 4 songs off and give her the mic. You know what I mean? I could do that. I could take 3 to 4 songs off and give her the mic and go chill, get my breath and get my wind back up and then come back out. That's how much she went. Yes. Yes.
Nah, you could do it. She hold you down. And you know, one time I got in trouble because I had said that, this is just my opinion, it's not disrespect, but I had felt like Lil Uzi Vert, you know, he got a style from you or influence by you, and the shit went like viral. They was all mad at me and shit. And I was like, no, I respect it. You know, I got love for him, but you know, I feel like you influence a whole genre of rap music, you know?
Yeah, I'm proud of it too. Damn proud of it. And speaking of Uzi though, me and him just done one. That bit crazy. Me and him just done one so for the first time. So
y'all just went crazy?
Yeah, for the first time. So it's crazy.
God bless you. You see? That's I mean, you know, I was right on the money.
You was right on money. You already know. You know you work in mysterious ways, man. Joe, you already know that.
You know, and you know you also the first to do the rock rap shit.
Stepped out. I had to step out there, and you know what that is? I know you already know when I say this name. She touched you the same way. That was all Miss Betty, man. Miss Betty, you know, letting me know, boy, you could do this. Pick that damn guitar up and do this. That started from the Leather So Soft song, from the Like Father Like Son album.
Man, that's shout out to Miss Betty Wright, man. She just helped so many people, and
man, she helped so many people.
And she was just a beautiful, beautiful person. Shout out to Mac Main. He had hit me the other day. He was at the funeral.
Yeah, I went too. I went as well.
You went out there too?
Yeah, I went as well. It was beautiful. It was so many people. Joe, it was so many thank yous. Joe, it was so many. Like they couldn't, there was no way they could fit it in time. It had so many people just had to say thank you. Like, you know, so many people had to say
Man,
thank
I
you.
was with Khaled when she died, and Khaled
Man,
took it hard, man. He was like,
he was like one of the first thank yous.
yeah, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was going bad. Like I was with him, and he was just going through it. You know, we love her, man. You know, Betty Wright.
Yeah,
We love her for being like a mother figure and just
exactly.
helping the people and loving everybody. But she really was, you know, she's an icon.
Oh, what? Come on,
She's
you
a
already
living
know.
legend.
Man, come on, Miss Beaton sold out some places that I probably couldn't even step in right now.
Man, that's crazy because, you know, and I love that she just kept it so real with music, kept it so real with you know, giving back to the community, man,
Man,
and
they don't understand. I wish they had cameras or something to show how much she gave back and how much music she know and how knowledgeable she is about music, man. Miss B could damn near play every instrument, man. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like Miss B, that's what I meant by it started from Leather So Soft. Miss B taught me how to play that damn song with the guitar. And so she was the one who gave me the motivation to go ahead and make a whole rock album. You need any help, call me. Miss B the one who told me, yo, stop, you can stretch your voice, you can sing. Miss B the one told me that when you get, you know, it's all good when you hear somebody tell you, I like the way you sound. When Miss B sit you down and look you in your eyes and say, hey, stop thinking you can sing and know you can sing, and that's what's gonna make the song sound better. Stop thinking you could play the guitar and know you could play the guitar, and that's what's gonna make you look and do what you want to do. I ended up doing the whole rock tour, Joe.
man, and it was groundbreaking, man, and you
What?
just hope
Joe,
you don't, man.
I ended up on the Country Music Awards with my guitar. I ended up on the Country Music Awards with my guitar, man. For
You
real.
see that? Nobody goes to the Country Music Awards.
I
That's
was
some
on
different
stage.
shit.